Anita Milner, everybody.
The See's candy was delicious. That's stupid. I'm going to leave this right here in case I tip over. Did you see him whisper in my ear before he left the stage? Give you that special good luck wish that one professional comic gives to another. Break a hip. I do apologize for sitting during my set, but I'm in a lot of pain, and I know you don't want to think I might fall.
Oh,
Or you might.
she was gonna hang.
And I know you don't want to hear some old woman sit up here and complain about her aches and her pains, but how many of you have read 50 Shades of Grey? Well, don't try anything in that book. Especially chapter 10. And don't try it with Maury Sherman. He's too tall. I want to welcome my friends from the Elsinore Senior Center that are here tonight. You old people have a lot of fun, don't you? I know you have two questions about me right off. How old is that old woman? And what does she do? Well, I'm 81 years old, and on a good day, I get dressed. Sometimes completely. No fuzzy pink slippers tonight, and I'm all zipped up. Yeah. On a really good day, the paramedics don't show up. And I am a widow now. My husband passed away after 49 years of marriage. It was the only way he could escape. Coward. I don't mind being 81. You get all those senior discounts, and the older you get, the more discounts you get. I figure if I live long enough, everything's going to be free. I'm starting to feel like an illegal alien. Except I can't get a driver's license. So I'm alone. I'm alone. Well, I'm not really alone. I'm pretty sure my 17-year-old grandson's living with me. And you know how it is, you never see him. But the guest closet's full of his filthy clothes, and the guest bathroom is full of male toiletries, and I have no food. And I'm pretty sure I used to have a car. I think he's there. I mentioned the toiletries. It's amazing to me the vast array of product that's available to young men nowadays. Back in the 50s, I went to San Diego High School, and about the only thing... Go cavemen. Dumbest mascot in the world. Anyway, I think back then the only thing young men had was aftershave. That's about the only toiletry. And what flavor, what name was it?
Old Spice.
Yeah, Old Spice. No, not. No, they drank the lemon. Old Spice came in one horrific fragrance, and it wasn't too bad in moderation, but the boys used to just drench themselves in it. They thought we girls loved it. We girls hated it. But it was a very effective means of birth control. But nowadays, as I said, they have all kinds of different products for young men. I think I think the most common is the body spray. Body spray. They call it body spray. It's perfume. They call it body spray, and they give it all these masculine, buff names, so it won't sound so gay. Metrosexual, my foot. He started off with Axe, and then he went to Brute, and now he's into Bod. And Bod comes in 4 horrifying fragrances, all of which smell pretty much like Old Spice. I decided I'd get him a couple of flavors for his birthday, and I did, and these are the actual names. I got him fresh blue musk, I guess as opposed to rancid old musk, and really ripped abs. I just didn't have the heart to get the other 2. Somebody told me they were scrotum and jock itch. Just a little too masculine for me. I find with a young person around the house, you have to learn a whole new language, right? Not that they speak. They text. I talk, he texts. I don't even know if his voice has changed. For all I know, he sounds like Donald Duck. Or Justin Bieber. The first thing I learned is that I had to watch what I say around him, too. See, I have worn flip-flops for 20 years. The first thing you learn, you never ever say, honey, have you seen my thongs? He giggled and texted all day on that one. But they use words like meh and chill and conversate and legitly, and he told me my shoes were on fleek. That was nice. And the other day I was crushed. He told me that I have swag, and I really was hurt. And it turns out it's a good thing. Yeah, I thought he was talking about what's going on here in my neck. And then tonight I said to him, honey, I'm going to go do a show tonight. Don't you want to wish me good luck? And he said, slay, queen. But the other day, I nearly kicked him out of the house. He told me, well, he didn't tell me, he's standing in front of me texting me, and he texted me that he was going to go in the bedroom and Skype some girl. I said, not in my house, you. Not without protection. I have my standards. And let's see, now what's he into? Oh, he's into that manscaping. More of that metrosexual crap. That's where they shave all the hair off their bodies. And actually, and you older ladies, I'm sure, agree, I kind of wish my husband had practiced a little of that manscaping. My husband liked to sleep with me with my head on his chest all night. Every morning I was coughing up hairballs. The other day my grandson came running out of the bathroom naked. Well, not naked, he had a towel around his waist. Poor, wet, hairless little creature. Looked like a wet chihuahua. And he's, Grandma, come quick, hurry. The tub won't drain. It's all full of hair. Hurry. And I said, OMG. WTF. What's up, bruh? I like to try to speak their language. I I went in there, he looked like he'd shaved Sasquatch in that time. I don't know. I said, from now on, you're going out in the backyard with a hose and a bottle of air. The other day, the unthinkable happened. He saw me naked. Kind of made us both sick. However, that ought to keep him celibate till he's 30. Or turn him. I probably should have let him Skype that girl. Anyway, I figured I ought to tell his parents what had happened because I thought it was pretty serious. I really did, and I did, and they were all that upset about it. No, they said. In fact, they seemed rather pleased. They said, "Well, if it starts to wear off, flash him again." That's enough about him. I'm pretty sick of him. I hate to watch the news nowadays, don't you? Everything is so depressing, and I hate the politics. I hate both sides, and all the others. And everything gives you cancer. You can get cancer from your cell phone, your microwave, this microphone, your vibrator, electric razor, electric blanket. I mean, everything gives you cancer, and we are not giving up those things, are we? I mean, we're certainly not giving up our cell phones and our microwaves, and God knows I'm not giving up my electric razor. It is depressing to realize the most dangerous thing I ever did in my bed was turn on the blanket. Anyway, back to the microwave for a minute. I read something, it was in the Press Enterprise, so it had to be true, and unbiased. I read that microwaves make men sterile. Now, I can't get my head around that. Microwaves make men sterile. How did they figure that out? I mean, I was married for 49 years, and I know how sensitive you men are about your private parts. And I just can't figure out what man among you here tonight, aside from Bubba, would agree to test this out. Would consent to put the boys into a microwave. And how would you shut the door? What's that little turntable? It might not make you sterile, but it sure as hell would make you impotent, wouldn't it? Doctors keep finding more and more ways for older and older women to have babies now. Is that not disgusting? Yeah. Are they out of their minds? That's all I need at my age. Shopping for Huggies and Depends at the same time. Stupid doctors. Why don't they lend their efforts to solving the real problems of a woman my age, like growing a beard, crossing our legs when we sneeze? I don't know why you're smiling, sir. A guy your age, you can't go at all. You just stutter, don't you? My vet put my dog on estrogen to keep her from wetting on the kitchen floor. The hell with her, I'm taking it. She can go outside a lot easier than I can. And those animal prescriptions are so much cheaper than the ones from here. And hers come in chewables. see what else. Oh, breastfeeding. Breastfeeding is always big in the news. I think it's such a big controversy now, and I think it started back a couple of years ago. Remember that Time magazine cover showed a picture of a woman nursing her 4-year-old son? You remember that? He had a little mustache, and a small cigar. See, I don't see what all the fuss is about. I really don't. I think, just as far as I'm concerned, you ought to breastfeed your kids till they start middle school. I really, really don't like to cook. I wouldn't have a bathroom if it hadn't come with the house. My kitchen is sterile. I mean, you'd love my oven. Pure. I have a photograph of a roasting turkey taped to the glass door. That's where I hide my wine. And I hardly use the fridge, just the water thing on the front. There's things in there that died before my husband did. The worst thing about being married to my husband was the snoring. Absolutely incredible. I did not get a decent night's sleep in 49 years. The dogs ran off in 87. And I don't know about you ladies who have to try to get through the night lying next to those snoring machines, but the only way I could do it sometimes was just to fantasize about ways to kill him. Now that he's gone and the police have closed the case, I think I could share with you my favorite fantasy that helped me get through the night lying next to that man. I would fantasize about dropping those Kraft miniature marshmallows into his mouth, one at a time, until that sound just got less and less, and finally stopped altogether. Lord, I love that fantasy. Sometimes after that fantasy, I had to smoke a cigarette. And what made it even worse was he had that sleep apnea. You know, that's that disease where you quit breathing for several moments at a time. And it is scary. It really is. I would lie there and sometimes I'd think, well, I wonder if he's dead this time. And then I'd think, you know, I could use a good night's sleep. I'll dial 911 in the morning. My husband and I had 2 semi-beautiful daughters, Bigfoot and Swamp Thing. I am so glad those girls are grown. I would not want to be raising kids today for anything. No, I have a neighbor down the street. She has a 15-and-a-half-year-old son. Came home last week with his nipples pierced to match his fiance's, who had his done the week before. Not a happy woman. Before my husband died, we were talking about the fact that I'd gotten older, and I guess he was trying to be kind. He said, you know, you wouldn't look so bad for your age if it weren't for all those wrinkles. And I said, sweetheart, when you're snoring all by yourself in the guest room tonight, consider this. These are not wrinkles. These are laugh lines.
Yeah.
Thank you. And he said, I don't think I ever noticed your neck laughing. And now you know why he's dead. Thank you.